Good morning. Investors will hope the momentum seen in the market will continue for some while at least. A close above 5,900 has technically reversed the medium-term negative trend, and a jump over the psychological 6,000 mark may calm frayed nerves. The lessons learned in recent weeks will prompt investors to stick to the sound companies. For a market, IIP data for January would be released on Tuesday, and the inflation figures for February will be announced on Thursday. These will be closely eyed before the monetary policy meeting next week. In the coming days, advanced tax figures for March will also be of interest to the investors. The start is said to be positive. Asian markets are mixed. Japan's Nikkei is up 1% and Hong Kong's Hang Seng Index was trading 0.5% higher. South Korea's Kospi is marginally lower, and so is China's Shanghai Index. The Dow has been dazzling with record highs. The S&P 500 is about 1% lower than its all-time high. The US government reported that 236,000 jobs were added to economy in February. The unemployment rate dropped to 7.7%. IMF Managing Director Christine Lagarde says European policymakers had to ensure the recent improvement in market sentiment toward the Eurozone also translated into more jobs and higher incomes. Fitch has downgraded Italy's credit ratings, saying the lack of a stable government in Rome puts the nation's already fragile economy at risk. Reports state that the government is likely to either increase or scrap the foreign direct investment limit in sectors where it is set at less than 100%. US-based Merrill Lynch on Friday sold 2% of its stake in Multi-Commodity Exchange. With this, Merrill Lynch's stake in exchange fell to 2.79%. Indiabulls said it has completed the reverse merger of Indiabulls Financial Services with Indiabulls Housing Finance. The share swap ratio among the stakeholders in the two companies was fixed to 1:1. Coal India Limited, which may miss coal output target this fiscal, is switching for doing away with the system of setting annual production target for the PSU. Retirement funds with over Rs 5 lakh crores assets that were so far captive investors for central government bonds would now be free to invest up to 55% of their annual income flows in equally safe state government security that offers 0.75 to 0.8% higher returns. The government is likely to unveil the much-awaited annual supplement to the Foreign Trade Policy 2009-2014 on April 15th. Trends in the FII flows. The FIIs were net buyers of Rs 12.83 billion in the cash segment on Friday, while the domestic institutional investors were net buyers of Rs 8.36 billion as per the provisional figures released by the NSE. The foreign funds were net buyers of Rs 11.82 billion in the cash segment on Thursday, according to the figures released by SEBI. Our recommendation, the technical calls for the day. We recommend buying ONGC March futures above Rs 326 for a target price of 340 with stop loss placed at Rs 319. Derivative strategies. Long ACC March futures above Rs 1,250 for a target price of 1,280 with stop loss placed at Rs 1,235. Thank you. We shall have a good day ahead.